all the way down across the gas station. You know, you got the doors in the middle, and then you got the rest of the windows, and then you got the window for the beer cooler, and then the windows all the way up. And then around the corner, and then stops right where it goes behind the counter for my work. And then okay, I'm hopping up. There we go. So the two windows that are on the side before it gets behind the counter. I don't know how easy it is to pedal with how low range this is. So upshift. So then we come back in through the front door, or no, we're sitting by the two windows before he gets behind the counter out drive-through. You know, so that we can at least see if somebody comes in lobby while we're outside. So we at least can go in and grab them so they're not waiting forever. And then so then we go in the front door, you know, we finish up Dee Dee, because Dee Dee's a smoker, I don't smoke. And, you know, so I don't smoke, but Dee Dee does, but there's times I'll go out with her to, you know, get some fresh air, calm down, whatever. And then so then we go in and I see that there's people sitting in the back corner of the lobby. So if you walk straight into the lobby of my work, and you see a soda machine next to the counter, and I sit in, when I go on break at work, I sit in that first booth right behind on the other side of the soda machine, and they're sitting on that side but all the way in the back corner. And I said, there's fucking people in here and I can't shut and lock lobby yet. She's like, why not? I told her, there's fucking people in lobby and it's almost 9:30. So the people that were up here at the pavilion must have seen me and recognized me and ran. Because there's one lady that came up to me and asked if I smoked. I said, sorry, no I don't. Or I said, no I don't, I'm sorry. You know, I was raised to look at smoking as a bad thing. So then one of the person that was standing up here when I left, or when I came up to the sidewalk here, probably Amazon. Oh damn it, yeah, I don't know why I backtracked. God damn it. So the person that was standing here was one of the people that got kicked out. The group that was with that person that was at the pavilion seen me, and the one person seen me go by, and they watched me duck down here. They're standing right here, which they're not here anymore. I don't see them. Yeah, they're not here. Okay, so I know, the incoming. Now I gotta backtrack all this again. Because I'm gonna go down the cement trail. So then I said I'm gonna give them until 9, because we close lobby at 9:30 at my work. And I said I'll give them until 9:30. I'll be giving that. Then once 9:30 hits, when I can, I'll close live. You know, and have to ask them to leave. So then 9:30 hit. I said I'm gonna at least go shut the gate. Got their car from Byrider. You know, so then 9:30 hit. And I said I'm gonna go lock lobby, and I said I'm gonna at least shut, the gate if they're still in here. And it's before 9:30, but it was 9:30 exactly, and I shut the gate, and I said, hey guys, I'm sorry, but lobby's now closed. I'm gonna have you leave. I have to ask you guys to leave. I was being polite. They're like, okay. And they weren't being a-holes about it, not until later. And is that what is that, a Saab or a BMW? Maybe a BMW. Yeah, a BMW. Garbage. So yeah, I'm not going down there. So 52 degrees out, the wind's making it cooler. Yeah. Fall recess November 26th to 28th. assuming for Thanksgiving. So then if there's a chance that I can get out, I'm gonna take it. You know, so I'm going. So then, or no, I shut the gate to a little early. And I told them, I'm sorry guys, lobby's closed. You know, when I shut it. So it was probably about 9:25 when I closed the gate. And it was after 9:30 when I went out. Or no, I closed the gate I think at 9:30. Yeah, it was 9:30. Okay, I'm getting times mixed up here. It was 9:30. I said, I'm sorry, lobby's closed, you guys gotta go. I'm sorry. You know, like I said, I was being polite about it. Oh yeah, I want to go to Walgreens too before I go home. And then we got busy, a little tiny rush, but not, it wasn't bad. You know, it was like 3 orders. And then